Hi all, welcome to the class on social media advertising. So today I'm going to talk to you all about what is advertising. Advertising is a paid form of non-personal presentation and promotion of goods and services by an identified sponsor. So what do I mean by this? Advertising is a process wherein you place a product or service in a particular channel. This channel can be television or radio or newspaper or even social media. Is it clear? So that I hope you have understood. Advertisement is placement of your content, which is the advertisement on these channels. But to place it there, you have to pay the channels. No one will simply place your content on their channel. It's like you're going to go and stay in someone else's house without paying rent. Is it possible? No. So you have to pay rent, and that rent is nothing but the payment for placing your advertisement on the channel. Whom do you pay? The owner of that channel. Okay, so this is advertising. Here you also have another concept called non-personal presentation and promotion. Non-personal presentation and promotion, why? Because when you create advertisements, alright, you do not talk one-to-one like sales, direct sales or posters, etc. But you talk many-to-one. One-to-many. That is one advertiser talking to many people. You might say that the advertisements are personalized. The radio ad or the television ad seems to be talking to you directly, or even the social media ad especially seems to be talking to you, meeting your requirements, but it is the language which is personalized and not the advertisement. Advertisement is one to many. I hope that's clear. Now I'm going to talk to you all about social media advertisement. So what is social media advertisement? In social media advertisement, the benefit of social media advertisement is the cost, number one, the targeting, that is the number of audience, and the various types of advertisements which you can create, that is the objective. These three are the unique benefits of Facebook advertising or LinkedIn advertising or Twitter advertising or Instagram advertising. So these are the options. Okay, so here you can advertise to customers where they are in the process of buying your product or service. You can target specific people who are in the process of buying your product or service, and not everyone, as in mass advertising, as in the case of television, radio or newspaper. Is it clear? So that is very important. That is the benefit. The third benefit is cost. Since you're targeting only specific people and targeted people, the cost is reduced, and also digital platforms, the cost is generally reduced as opposed to traditional platforms. So these are the benefits. Now let me take you to social media advertising. I'll explain the steps of social media advertising taking Facebook as an example, but the same thing can be applied to all the other platforms as well. Whether be it LinkedIn, Twitter or Instagram, anyhow you advertise through Facebook. You choose an option that plays the advertisement on Instagram as well, and you can advertise. Clear? Okay. So now I'll explain to you stepwise. First and foremost thing, the user interface of Facebook keeps changing, but there's one constant icon called Facebook Ads Manager which you'll have to identify on your Facebook page. See for create. So, as I was saying, you need to select the Facebook Ads Manager. Create an account with the Facebook Ads Manager. It is an icon present on the Facebook page. Alright, once you create an account, you need to choose an objective. The objective can be to increase the page likes. Increase the likes to your page. Right? Increase number of people who would like your page, who would view your post content on a regular basis. That is increasing the number of page likes. Or your objective can be as simple as boosting an existing post. So boosting an existing post is some content you might have found has that it has received a lot of appreciation, it has worked well, received a lot of engagement. You might want it to reach more people. So that is known as boost post. Boosting an existing post to reach a huger audience, larger audience who are relevant to your brand is boost post. Next thing is you would like to increase the number of leads. Okay, what do you mean by a lead? A lead is nothing but details about your consumer, like prospective consumer. That is the email ID and the phone number. You would you would get their email ID and phone number by Facebook advertising, wherein you would prompt them to enter their details through forms. Why will they simply enter their details in these forms? They would enter it because you would give them freebies in terms of relevant educational content that would be relevant to their business. So when you give that, you will have to fill your email ID and phone number. When you do that, you would be providing that email ID and phone number which you get to the sales team, who would then convert those people into actual consumers by email marketing, cold calling, etc. Alright, so that is nothing but another objective. Last objective is increasing number of website visitors. That objective is also very important. You increase visitors to your website by Facebook advertising. Next thing is you choose your audience. This is an interesting feature called interest based targeting, wherein you choose your audience based on their likes and dislikes, their psychographics and demographics. What do I mean by this? You select people based on their age, gender, location, and language, etc. That is demographics, and psychographics, that is likes and dislikes. What do they like? What is their favorite color? What are the actual likes, hobbies? What are the interests? Based on those, you will be able to target. See, you would have already created buyer personas, as I've told you in the basic course. So you already know how to create buyer personas. So you would be able to create buyer personas, and once you create a buyer persona, you will be able to reach out to your target audience through interest based targeting on Facebook. Lastly, select the budget. Budget selecting is very important. You have two options. One is one time budget, and another is recurring budget. What are the benefits of both? I'll tell you. In one time budget, if you dedicate the amount of 20,000 for your Facebook ad campaign, and it gets and the number of visitors, a number of people who see the ad like say 1,000, okay, and 1,000 people see the ad in one day, and in second day this 1,000 more people see. So what would happen is that your campaign would come to an end very quickly if you do one time advertising, because based on number of people who see the advertisement budget will get spent. The advertising money will get spent. See, the advertisement money will always depend on number of people who have either clicked on your advertisement. That's cost per click. That is an option that you get to select the payment method, cost per click or cost per mile. That is cost per 1,000 visitors or cost per click. So these two options. So what would happen if you choose one time advertising? You would experience a problem here. That is, if more number of people click on your advertisement in one day, then your advertisement campaign will run only for one day. But if you choose a cap and you select only certain amount of money has to be spent per day, then you can control that the advertisement can run for more days with particular number of people clicking on your ad every day. Is it fine? So that budget you can control there. Then finally you create publish and create your ad. After your ad runs for a particular number of days, you can monitor your ad's performance metrics in a dashboard, okay, and then download reports, read reports, analyze it, review your performance, and then you can see questions can be answered. Is it fine? I hope you understood this. The same technique can be used for Twitter and LinkedIn advertising as well. Alright, have a great day.